Imagine a force so powerful it could reshape the Earth in a single blinding flash. On March 1, 1954, the United States tested such a force, Castle Bravo. This was no ordinary explosion. It marked a turning point in human history. The test took place at Bikini Atoll, a remote Pacific paradise chosen for its isolation. Scientists believed they could safely contain the energy of a new hydrogen bomb using a solid fuel called lithium deuteride. They predicted a 6-megaton blast, but the universe had other plans. Castle Bravo was the first dry-fuel thermonuclear test, a leap forward in destructive power. The device, nicknamed Shrimp, held a secret that would lead to a catastrophic miscalculation. What happened next would shock the world and change our understanding of atomic power forever. When Castle Bravo detonated, the explosion was not 6 megatons, it was 15. This was the most powerful nuclear device ever tested by the United States, 1,000 times stronger than Hiroshima. The miscalculation came from the bomb's fusion fuel lithium deuteride. Scientists thought only lithium-6 would react, but under extreme conditions, lithium-7 also joined in, creating extra tritium and supercharging the blast. This unexpected reaction unleashed a chain of fusion and fission, amplifying the explosion far beyond predictions. The result, a monstrous fireball, a feedback loop of destruction, and a humbling lesson in the unpredictability of nuclear physics. Even the brightest minds were caught off guard by the universe's hidden rules. Castle Bravo's true power was a terrifying surprise. The world had just witnessed the dawn of a new, more dangerous era. The consequences would soon become clear. To grasp Castle Bravo's power, let's look inside the bomb. It used the Teller-Ulam design, a bomb within a bomb. The first stage, a fission bomb, triggered a flood of X-rays. These X-rays compressed the second stage, filled with lithium deuteride and a plutonium spark plug. The spark plug ignited, starting a second fission reaction and heating the fusion fuel. Fusion began, releasing immense energy and fast neutrons. The bomb's uranium casing absorbed these neutrons, causing even more fission. Fission, fusion, then more fission. A devastating sequence. This design unleashed energy on a scale never seen before. In a fraction of a second, the bomb tore itself apart, leaving only devastation. Castle Bravo was the ultimate demonstration of thermonuclear power. The detonation created a fireball hotter than the sun, expanding 5 miles wide in seconds. Observers miles away felt the heat and saw the blinding flash. The explosion vaporized the test island, leaving a mile-wide crater in the coral reef. Billions of tons of radioactive debris shot into the sky, forming a towering mushroom cloud. Within minutes, the cloud soared over 47,000 feet, spreading out for 60 miles. The shockwave rattled islands and ships, the roar echoing for hundreds of miles. For witnesses, it was an overwhelming display of power, light, heat, and sound beyond imagination. The world had never seen anything like it. In an instant, humanity had changed the face of the Earth, but the true danger was only beginning to unfold. The real catastrophe was the radioactive fallout. The explosion pulverized coral, creating a cloud of deadly dust carried east by the wind. The Japanese fishing boat Lucky Dragon No. 5, 80 miles away, was caught in the fallout. White ash rained down, exposing the crew to intense radiation. One would die, and all suffered illness. The fallout reached inhabited atolls like Rongelap and Utrecht, where children played in the toxic dust, unaware of the danger. Evacuations came too late. The islanders suffered long-term health effects. Cancer, birth defects, and exile from their homes. The radioactive cloud circled the globe, contaminating food and water far beyond the Pacific. The world realized nuclear fallout could not be contained. Castle Bravo's invisible poison changed lives and landscapes forever. The disaster forced the world to confront the true cost of nuclear weapons. The legacy of suffering would last for generations. Castle Bravo was a lesson in humility and responsibility. The unexpected power and tragic fallout shocked scientists and leaders alike. The suffering of the Lucky Dragon crew and Marshall Islanders put a human face on the nuclear arms race. Public outrage grew, fueling anti-nuclear movements and calls for change. The fallout's global reach led to the 1963 Partial Test Ban Treaty, banning atmospheric nuclear tests. Castle Bravo's legacy is a sobering reminder of the dangers we create. It teaches us that knowledge and power must be tempered with wisdom and caution. The scars on Bikini Atoll and the lives forever changed are a warning we cannot ignore. The day we unleashed Castle Bravo is a lesson the world must never forget.